going to be brief. So it is saying figure 1.1 is a diagram of an animal cell and a plant cell. So we have structures from A up to E. So the table 1.1 shows information about some of the parts labeled in figure 1.1. Complete table 1.1. So according to this table, we have the name of part, then letter of part, and also the function of the part. So we have to name the part which is represented by E. So the letter which is represented by E is called the nucleus. Okay. Then in terms of the function, control of cell activities. So we have the nucleus here. Then here we have the mitochondria. So the mitochondria is represented by D. So we have to say D. Then in terms of the function of the mitochondria, we can just say generate energy or generate energy. That is its function, isn't it? Then we have the chloroplast. So the chloroplast is represented by A. Then in terms of the function, it is used in the process of photosynthesis. Then question B is saying chloroplasts are needed for photosynthesis. Name the two raw materials used in photosynthesis. So we have H2O, which is water. Then apart from H2O, water, we have carbon dioxide, which is CO2. Carbon dioxide. And then apart from that one, also the last question, which is saying energy is needed for photosynthesis. State the source of this energy. So this source of this energy, it comes from light, or we can just say sunlight. So thank you very much for watching.